Jock Green, what a champ. It was lovely connecting with him. Now this morning, I'm always excited when I walk into the studio and we hear a band practicing and you know the music. Auriol Hays joins us in studio this morning like a breath of fresh air.
Oh,
How are you doing? You look beautiful today. Thank you so much
you.
for coming through. How has the year treated you?
It has been a very interesting year. A lot of ups and downs, and the album came out, so I'm very excited about that.
And everyone is very excited about the album. How has it been received so far?
Very well, very, very well. And I'm very pleased because I pretty much did that by myself. I decided on the direction, how I'm going to go about it. So I'm very pleased that it turned out that way.
It's almost like your life decided on the direction. It really does offer a window into where your heart and where your mindset is at the moment. Talk to us about the motivation. Where did the album come from in a creative sense?
Someone actually asked me, they asked me, if you didn't get divorced, would you have written this album? And I said, actually, I would have, because a lot of the songs were already written. It's just the divorce kind of just brought it all together rather nicely.
I like that. That's a great way of finding a silver lining. But that really is the joy of having this kind of career where you can express yourself creatively, but we get to work through our dramas and work through some of our worst moments in a way that we can really turn into a positive issue. How are you feeling about life now?
Right now, I'm all right. I've got a great band.
Hi guys, give us a wave. How's this?
That's my band.
Too cool for school, actually.
And I have a great daughter. I've got good friends and family, and I'm happy. It's
Now,
a good
talk
place.
to us about the single. That it sounds very positive. Talk to us about the single that we're going to be hearing you perform just now.
I call it my Ben Harper song. Everyone knows I'm a bit obsessed with Ben Harper. And I knew I had to write something very, very happy, and I thought, okay, well, I don't really feel particularly happy. So I took out a picture, typical a stalker mentality. Took out a picture. I took a picture of him. I was like, if I had to know you, what would I sing to? What would I sing? How would I say it? And that's how the song came up, pretty much.
So we must feel privileged. We're going to get the Ben Harper treatment today. But it's a wonderful offering, and it really does speak of where your music is at the moment. What was the journey like building the album the second time round?
Well, you know, the best thing that ever happened was the record label that I was with dropped me. Was the best thing.
That's
because
mind-blowing to actually think.
They dropped me, and then I thought to myself, okay, so you got to put out a new album.
You really have had a year, eh?
I did. And my granny died on top of that. I'm telling you.
shame,
Luckily, Anyways, so they dropped me, and I was like, okay, so you have to put out an album. This is your money. What are you gonna do? So I had to sit down really and think, because you cannot go and mess up in studio, because that's your money. You know what I mean? And luckily, I had a very good producer, Malum. And that's pretty much how it went. And I told him I want this, I want that, and I want that. And he always gave me what I needed. Yeah.
So it's given you the perfect platform. Now we get to appreciate this beautiful music. What are you up to these days? Where can we catch you out and about? I'm sure doing a lot of pushing of the album.
Yes. I think I am going up to Joburg and I'm going up to Durban. But I always have little shows down here in Cape Town. And the one thing that I do like is I put on specific shows, because I don't want you to come to the same show and I'm singing the same songs. It's boring. You know, so we put on very specific shows. We are going to have, for example, a slave show in December, which is some of my music that I've written and some of the blues stuff as well. So it gives you a completely different feeling, because that's also some of the roots that I draw.
I love it, man. Well, this morning, we're not going to go there. We're going to keep it very light and happy. Now, we're going to see Auriol Hays performing in just a moment. I cannot wait. I got a chance to see her performing a little bit earlier this morning, and it is awesome. So, guys, sit tight. Enjoy. You can grab yourself one last cup of coffee, and then we are going to rock Auriol Hays here on Expresso. We'll see you in a sec.